This is your system's control panel, and I'm going to run through each item on here so you can at least be familiar with them. If you just push any of these buttons, it'll show you the level on the particular item. So LPG shows your propane tank, which is full. The battery shows fully charged. Fresh tank is full or near full. The black tank, it shows 2/3. I just emptied it. This is a known problem. The sensor in the black tank is faulty to some degree, but you can usually get 3 full days of camping with 2 to 3 people without having to empty the black tank, and it will move to full when the tank actually gets near full. The gray tank, the sensor works perfectly fine, and it's empty as well. We've got the slide extension, which we'll talk about separately. The water pump turns the water pump on. You, of course, have your propane hot water or electric hot water if you happen to be plugged in or running the generator. You should typically only turn one of these on at a time, although it won't hurt anything if they're both on. Of course, if you're plugged in and they're both on, it's going to use the power instead of the gas primarily. And if you ever happen to have an incident where you're running the hot water heater on propane and the pilot out light comes on, just shut the switch off for about 3 or 4 minutes and then cycle it back on. Everything should be fine. Let's go ahead and look at the generator. Right here is a toggle switch for start and stop. We're going to go ahead and get it started. I'll just press the start switch. You'll see the indicator start flashing, and when you hear the generator kick on and start up, well, I let go too soon. There we go. It started up, and the light stays on steady, and you see the hour readout appears on the LCD screen. Now, one thing that you'll notice here in a couple of seconds, you'll hear a beep. That means that the inverter is kicking on. There we go. And actually our air conditioner kicked on at the same time because it's warm in here right now. So when the generator starts, it doesn't actually start powering the devices immediately. It's about a 15 to 20 second delay, so don't let that freak you out. The thermostat for the air conditioning and the heater works pretty much like you would expect it to work. The air conditioning will only work if you're plugged into shore power on the 30 amp plug, so that's the larger plug. If you're just plugged into shore power with a regular 110 outlet like you'd use at your house, that's not going to run the air conditioner. It just won't come on because it automatically detects there's not enough current. But if you are running the generator, it will run the air conditioner. And the generator does use gas from the chassis gas tank. It doesn't run off propane, so depending on the levels in your fuel tank for the truck, you'll need to keep that in mind. The generator will automatically shut itself off and not work when you're about 1/8 of a tank in the fuel tank. So it's not like it's going to run you out of gas so you can't leave the campground, but you don't want to strand yourself without fuel for your generator if it's hot outside or you need something like that.